Sorry, my ass did not get fatter since the last time that we did this, so it's just like...
Oh, it's still... When... We did do this once before.
On the Patreon.
On our Patreon. Patreon.com/talknasty.
Am I giving Billie Eilish from the Chihiro music video?
If you were like running around more and like... Oh my god, is Nat Wolf here?
Yeah, Nat Wolf was like chasing after me.
Wait, was it Nat or was it the other one?
Oh, I don't...
Were you a Naked Brothers band girl?
I was a little bit. I was really jealous of Rosalia. I was like, that she's a...
And she got a song written about her.
I know. That's like the epitome. Like, we are taught from a young age for women to pit other women against each other, because why was I literally slut-shaming someone when I was like 7 years old?
Fake character,
like
too.
literally like a 12-year-old girl. Like, I was so fucked up for that. But also, I had a really big crush on one of them. Like, I think the older brother, because he looked like Julian Casablancas.
Yeah. Oh my god, I completely see that. I actually thought that you were gonna say that too.
I think Billie Eilish might see that, because you know how she became friends with them after last year's, I think, Oscars or Grammys.
Was it?
Yeah, she became really good friends with them.
Vaguely.
And just for anybody who doesn't know Billie Eilish, like my tweet one time. No, my TikTok, because I was like...
And I bought you a bottle of wine and we celebrated.
Yeah, no, literally. It was because it was the meme where it was like the sound of SpongeBob being like, Mr. Krabs, oh, and like... It was basically just me. They deleted the sound, but we can insert the video of like me basically being excited about Julian Casablancas.
Mr. Krabs!
To say that all the time. That was one of my vocal stems at a very young age. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Which is what that from.
And yeah, she liked that TikTok, and that was a very big deal for me. But
I remember.
Now that I know that she has a crush on Julian Casablancas, I know damn well that she thinks about what's his face like that. Nat Wolf or Alex,
absolutely.
whichever one it is.
Absolutely.
I feel really bad. They're performing at my Billy
Alex
show.
Wolf is the other one. The younger one is Alex.
You think so?
I know so.
Oh, okay. So Nat.
I was a naked boy.
Oh, okay. Do you know
that's what they call their fans?
They're opening
the
for
children?
Billie Eilish on tour.
Naked Brothers band?
Yeah, they're for my show. They're
Are they
opening.
gonna do Crazy Car?
No,
I love that song.
I never thought that I would have to like brush up on my Naked Brothers band, because now I need to know. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'll figure it out later.
Can we get the production to quiet on set?
We have like a little table, like as if like we would have
That's craft
Crafty
services.
over there. No, truly, I'll take a photo of it so that we can put it in.
Yeah.
But nice.
Nice.
No, now I need to brush up on if it's not love, then what is? That's crazy.
If it's not friendship, then what if? If it's not music, then what?
How do you remember that?
Because I like the Naked Brothers band. Crazy Car? Crazy Car.
I like them as much as like everyone else did, but I was more of a...
They were like my, what was that? One Direction.
But do you think I'm giving Billie Eilish right now in the Chihiro music video?
Yeah, do you think I'm giving Nat Wolf?
Is that... Oh, are you talking in
Hereditary?
Hereditary?
Wait, was that Alex? I think that was Alex.
The younger one.
Yes.
I've never watched Hereditary, but because it scares me so bad. But I have seen on TikTok the scene where where the mom like bangs her head on the ceiling over and over again, and I have referenced it a lot recently, like where she just keeps banging her head like
in Hereditary. I don't remember that part.
Yeah, she's like banging her head on the ceiling, and
oh, I don't remember that at all.
Well, I do, and I didn't even watch it. So
do you remember the? Don't you swear at me, you little shits!
Yeah,
I am your mother.
That's crazy that we've quoted that in the podcast. That was
that was in a Colleen Hoover read-through video.
I'm sorry.
I know, it's like they all blur together.
Yeah, this is so nostalgic.
I know. Yeah. I just watched Midsummer
for the first time.
Like, I watched the first half of that movie before, and then I don't think, like, I don't know why I didn't continue. Maybe like the person I was watching it with like didn't want to or whatever. But
was it me?
No.
Oh.
But I watched it this time, like, all the way through, and I'm, like, gonna be so honest, like, the last half of that movie, like, is basically the Barbie movie.
Kind of is, yeah.
Like, that's my hot take. It's so girlhood coded.
It's a little bit more gruesome than Barbie.
You think?
No, I feel like there was, like, at least 3 deaths in Barbie.
Like, yeah, we just didn't see them. Like, they were like off screen, implied deaths. Barbie.
No,
Like, what happened to all the girls who were the brats?
I will never forgive my boyfriend for coming over to see that movie. My parents were out of town for the night, and he came over.
Oh, you gave him that. You sent him that text like, "Hey, come over. My parents aren't home.
No, literally.
My parent isn't home."
No, literally. And I was like, "Come over. Let's watch something super fun and sexy." And then we put on Midsummer, and then
My Stashka.
what?
Stashka?
Stashka.
Is that like grandmother? Or
Babcha?
Babcha, and what's the Stashek?
That's her boyfriend's name.
Oh, that's his actual name? Oh, I thought that was
meant
like
grandpa?
in Polish.
No, my grandpa's dead.
Your My Parents Aren't Home is like, oh, my Babchka and my Stashek.
And my Adam are home
And my
right
Adam are home right now. I'm sorry.
No, Stashek is her boyfriend's
I'm sorry. I
name.
thought that was her. That was his. Like, that was Polish for grandfather. Okay.
No,
sorry.
that's very funny. That's very funny that you think Stanley means grandpa.
exactly what it
It's
is.
Stanley.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. But basically, Adam came over. We watched Midsummer. I was scared shitless, especially like from the cliff scene. That really, really messed me up. And then he's like, "All right, bye," and left. Went back home for the night.
Well, there weren't any cliffs around. There was no danger.
I felt in danger. I felt fucking in danger.
The
That
way
was the
you
most
would be
evil
May
thing he's
Queen.
ever
Come
done.
on, let's be honest.
No, I would.
You can shake
love
that
to
groove
be May
thing for
Queen.
a while.
I think so too. I think I would honestly be May Queen, and they would like make little art of me, and then they would make little flower crowns for me. I really do feel like I have the possession to. I'm no better than anyone. I say this before and I'll say it again. I am no better than anyone. I'm not immune to joining a cult. And I'm not immune to becoming a leader of a cult, like the new like god of that cult. Like nobody is immune, but especially not me. Because a little bit of compliments go a long way for me.
Yeah, I don't think you would be a follower of a cult. That doesn't track. You definitely would have to be like the leader. Like
I would have to do something.
you originated.
like treasurer.
Oh yeah,
Or I could do social media for
you
them.
give treasurer.
Thank
oh my
you.
God, treasurer or secretary? Like
Thank
I feel like
you.
you give.
I have no idea what treasurer even means.
It was like the person in charge of the money.
But
like, that makes no sense.
Somebody
Okay.
in like middle school, like we were part of some club, and I remember this popular boy. He was the treasurer of the group. I'm like, that's not even fucking real. There's no money. We're in middle school. Like, what are you talking about? You fucking liar.
It was all like for like the title.
Yeah,
You know.
I know, and I don't like that.
And then what? You're putting on your fucking college application. Oh, I was treasurer of choir.
No, he dead
I
ass
was choir
did.
treasurer.
He dead ass did. I know
Choir
he didn't touch
treasurer?
a single dollar of that.
That's fucked up.
I know.
You should have.
I'm gonna contact his college and tell
He was
them that he
embezzling.
scammed. He was embezzling.
Wow.
There was somebody who did lie at a local college by me at Lehigh. He was a student that like he basically lied that his like father died, everybody in his family had died, and that he was an orphan and he really wanted to become an engineer. And then he went onto like a Reddit page. This was like recently. This was in like the last few months. He went onto Reddit and was like, I have lied about like all my entire life story so that
Really?
I could immigrate from India and get like a full ride scholarship here at Lehigh.
Wow.
And like
And it
lied,
worked.
I lied about my test scores, I lied about my grades, I lied about everything. And I like scammed the system. And then somebody on that Reddit page, it was like r/scammer, I don't
Yeah.
know, something that I would be on. And and somebody
Oh, the Reddit. You're a mod.
yeah.
On there.
Somebody like figured out by going on his profile, looking at
Like,
his other
who he
posts,
was.
who he was, contacted Lehigh, and then I'm pretty sure he got deported.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, he lied.
I don't care if it worked. It worked. Like let the kid
That's
study
true.
in school.
That's
College
true.
is a scam anyway. If you scam it, good for you.
That's
I would
true.
too. I would too.
It's like
it's fucked up.
abusing your father back. It's like right.
Oh.
Like
yeah.
some may see it as unjust or like immoral, but it's like just do the same thing back to them.
Yeah.
And it cancels
There's a
each
movie
other out.
on YouTube about that.
About assaulting your father.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
called like The Johnsons or something, and basically the son like assassinates his dad.
Yeah, I do remember. I
Yeah.
heard about that.
I never watched it, but I was told about it.
I don't have the desire to do that, but just know that I have been much more open about my anger towards my father recently. Like I have been like online and being like, don't fucking contact me. And don't
You're
look at-
subtweeting him.
Yeah, literally. I am subtweeting him. And it feels good, because what is he gonna say? What's he gonna do, huh?
I guess nothing.
No, exactly.
He doesn't know where you are.
Exactly.
That's good. Speaking of movies, this is a great segue. Was Clairo last night like a movie?
Oh
like,
my
was
god.
it a movie?
You know what's really fucked up? I was at the Clairo concert yesterday. I was at Webster Hall night, whatever. New York City night 3. So New York City night 3. Not a single fucking person came up to me and was like, "Oh my God, are you Clairo? Are you?" Nobody said that to me. Nobody came up to me and was like, "Are you Claire?"
And
nobody said that.
they should have been asking. Actually, I would have thrown a mutiny and I would have been like, "That's not Clairo up there. Clairo's right over here."
That's what I'm saying. Like, that was an imposter on stage. It was like when they replaced Hannah Montana on stage. Do you remember that was like a really big thing in like J14 magazine where somebody else was like a stand-in for Hannah Montana on stage?
No, but that's not surprising to me.
Okay.
I feel like more celebrities should do stuff like that.
I'm gladly, if Clairo wants me to do that, I can gladly stand in for her.
Do you think you could like
Yes!
really do like the whimsicalness? Oh. Okay. And how's your mouth trumpet? Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I think I could really do
I'm seeing it.
Put me in a white little dress.
Oh, that's who's in the thumbnail today. Clairo.
You think so?
Yeah, why not?
No, but
Clairo specifically doing mouth trumpet.
I'll tell you something. It was actually really scary. I'm kind of glad that I didn't get mistaken for Clairo because what she did last night was so disgusting and so vile.
That's
She brought a fan up on stage and then
Clairo?
Clairo.
Oh, did she kiss them?
No. She
Oh.
doesn't do that.
Yeah.
She like has been saying like, "Oh, if you know how to do mouth trumpet noises and stuff, like come on stage, like practice your mouth trumpet." She did say that on Twitter, like practice your trumpet. I'm gonna bring you guys on stage. She brings a fan out on stage who like clearly is really excited,
Yeah.
plays the trumpet and everything. And then
Plays the trumpet. Okay.
she punches them square in the face,
Oh my God.
kicks them
Clairo.
down on the ground.
Claire
Cottrell.
Cottrell did this.
And then spit in their face.
Wow.
And then the entire crowd was booing.
Are you sure it wasn't like to spit in their mouth? Like,
Now that you say that, that might be what was
Yeah.
happening. That might be.
did it
what-
look like they were
She
like
did-
trying to catch it?
She had her heel on their neck.
Oh my God.
No, but like people were mad. People were booing. A
Yeah.
lot of people
Wow,
were booing.
wow.
Everyone was booing, and it was like really crazy. And then I posted it on TikTok because like I'm an informant. Like
Right, exactly.
I believe in journalism. I believe in journalistic integrity. I believe in real media and like
Yeah, and like being on the scene
Yes,
and like
exactly,
reporting
exactly.
live. Absolutely.
And I believe in that. And nobody believed me. Nobody
Wow,
believed
nobody
me.
believed you.
Nobody believed me, and they're like, oh, "No, this
See,
is."
that's like classic, like being a woman in
That's what I'm
society. It's like nobody
saying.
believes women.
People were like, "Oh, she's been doing this for a few nights. Like, she asks like for the crowd to boo her if she thinks that her and her band are sexy." I'm like, "That's not what I was there. I saw it firsthand. I saw what she did to
Yeah.
that poor person."
Well, I believe you, and I have no idea what. Like, I've never been to a Clairo concert, and
See,
I have,
that's what I-
and I have like no stake in the matter. But
That's why
absolutely, she did that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that my friends always believe
Of
me.
course.
Regardless of what I say.
Yeah, you know what though? It must be so hard to be her because like people are constantly coming for her, like at every end. You know, Sabrina Carpenter released a whole album just to like block Clairos.
I know, Juno.
Juno.
Yeah, that's not a fucking
Juno?
coincidence.
Juno, hello.
Yeah, that's not a coincidence.
That was fucked
That
up.
was real.
I really don't like that.
No.
See,
it's really disrespectful what everyone's been doing.
and on top of that, we need to stop like pitting women against each other too.
I know.
But also like women need to stop like, being mean to each other.
Why are you telling women what to do?
They need someone to, right?
Oh my god. No, I'm telling you, it was the funniest conversation that I walked into. I decided to go on the balcony. If you know me, I'm not a balcony girl. I like to be up front, stage and center. Like I want
Good
to
for
be able
you.
to catch their spit in my mouth. Like I want
Yeah.
to be able to like be in the splash zone. Like that's what I like to be. And Adam was like, "No, let's go on the balcony. Like we have this perfect view because I love short men." I love short men. Honestly, shout out to my short fucking kings because there was these two short men in front of me and you guys made the Clairo concert so enjoyable because I
Oh.
could see perfectly.
Oh, good.
But also, fuck you because why are you in front of me at a Clairo concert?
Yeah,
why would
this
you
isn't
not?
the demographic.
Why would
Actually,
you?
maybe the demographic is short kings. I
No,
don't know.
they
like
should be giving up their seat to the women. That's fucked up.
Oh, they were sitting.
They were standing.
Oh,
They were standing,
oh.
but you should like let me be in front of you against the barricade. Like
But
that's
then-
fucked up.
But then you're just like that tall, like monster on a hill girl that
That's
blocked
fine.
their whole
but
concert.
why are you as a man at Clairo? I did bring my boyfriend along.
Yeah, I was just gonna
That
say.
was because I was supposed to go with the girl, but then
Yeah.
she had to go stay with her boyfriend because our friend's lung collapsed.
Isn't
that crazy?
Isn't Adam gonna go twice too?
To Clairo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have Clairo
Wow.
tickets for later, a few months from now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, unless somebody else is like super passionate But I mean, Adam really enjoyed himself. But it's just crazy the things that like men will do to like prohibit me from hanging out with their girlfriends. Like they will get a collapsed lung
That's tea. That's actually real.
for me to not hang out with their girlfriend. Oh, because I did tell her, I was like, Brad, be careful. Like, I'm gonna show your girlfriend a good time. Like, we're gonna go to Clairo and I'm gonna take her out to dinner and,
then
we're
you
gonna
do
have
that thing
fun.
where you make a V with your fingers and then like you put your mouth. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and he was so fearful of that he literally collapsed his lungs so that he didn't have to come to my birthday weekend.
Yeah, that
my
was fucked
birthday
up.
weekend getaway. He didn't have to go to play water polo. He didn't have to go let his girlfriend go to the Clairo with me.
Yeah.
But these men were in front of me, and I walked in on the funniest conversation. I walk up, and Adam's going to get a drink, and these, I wish he was there because like you wouldn't believe the conversation. I mean, you can believe it, but like it was just, anyway. These guys were standing there, and the one little short guy is explaining to the other short guy. That's not me trying to be mean. They were just short. Like that's just like what they were.
I feel like we need to reclaim the word short. Like it doesn't have to be like
You're
a
like
bad
over
word.
6 foot.
No. I'm just saying like it's like how fat isn't like a bad word.
I love short men. Like when I almost said when I liked men. When I liked men, like how well,
Your
like,
boyfriend's like short.
yeah, 6 foot is really short. I liked a lot of short guys.
I like the really tall guys, like the guy who played the alien in Alien Romulus. Like he's like that's really like cute to me.
I think he's in pain.
Yeah.
Like I think he's actually
Oh
in pain.
yeah.
But-
Yeah.
The one short king says to the other short king. So a short king walks into a Clairo concert.
Were they?
I don't think so.
Were they?
I don't think so.
Okay. Were they?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so. The other day, I hop into Jake's.
they-
I tried to call Jake, and Jake doesn't answer the phone. He's like, "I'm busy. I'm streaming."
I didn't say I'm busy. I said, hey, I'm streaming.
Whatever. Oh my God, you are the
You guys
fucking.
can find
you
the
are
VOD,
so
actually. It's on my Twitch,
nitpicky. You are
at
so
Thatcher Jake.
fucking nitpicky and so
you're acting
obsessed
like
with
I was
semantics.
I wasn't being dismissive. I was just being like, hey, babe, I'm at work.
and you were at work.
I was at work.
With your one person who was watching, because
Yes.
you won't promote your Twitch.
Because-
how is anybody supposed to know that you're on if you,
know
don't
what?
promote
Because
it?
it's supposed to be a secret. I'm gatekeeping myself. Isn't that okay? Like,
Fine,
it's for very special
do whatever you want. One day I'm gonna raid you, and then
raid.
yeah.
Oh my God,
I
you
don't know
raid
what
me
that
every
means.
weekend.
Ew.
Your boyfriend raids me every weekday.
That's disgusting. I go and make a Twitch intentionally so that I could go talk in your stream because I was like, well, I have stuff to discuss with you. I was like,
Oh yeah, we discussed business. So if you like want to go watch the VOD, like it's on my Twitch.
and then I was like, do you want to go to the Clairo concert? But in the thing, they blocked me because Jake was like, oh, do you want to go to the Clairo concert with? He's responding to me verbally while I'm typing in chat like a fucking loser.
It's so fun.
And
You
then-
could be a mod. Do you want to be a mod?
No.
Surfing Amanda mod?
I'll consider it.
Okay.
No, fuck the mods because
Oh my
I
God.
said in there, you were
It's
like,
an
oh,
auto mod. It's just like a robot. It's like AI.
no, fuck
I don't have
them.
mods.
They were like, oh, does anybody else want to go to the Clairo concert? And I was like, none of my friends give a rat's ass about Clairo. And then they blocked me. They flagged me because I said rat's ass. And then Jake told everyone it's because I said the F slur.
Yeah, it does pop up for me.
Right.
But not for everyone else.
So what I say? I didn't say rat's ass. I said, yeah.
Well, what you really said was, you little,
I didn't.
come with me to the fucking concert. You. Yeah, and it was.
I only wrote that once, and I like used asterisks.
Oh yeah. Okay, good. Yeah.
Come on.
True. It could have been anything. It could have been fan.
For clarification, I did not say that. I don't say that word. I do not use that word. I think I need to like clarify that.
I was
need to
gonna do something,
clarify
but we have Nicole and I have like jokes that we make that like, to be quite frank with you, like, are problematic.
Like what?
We do a thing which like is meant to be like an actual, I'm just gonna say, signal for something that we do like in events as like a joke. Yeah, that. Yeah. No, it has to do with like, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah.
What are you
No.
talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say it. Let's say it. No,
because
it's
I
funny.
feel like people are gonna have such a problem with that.
No, it's funny. And I stand by that.
Us having done like a whole video where we're like, yeah, DV is wrong.
DV
and like,
is wrong. DV is wrong. But I feel like as somebody who has experienced abuse and watched domestic abuse growing up, I should be allowed to make a little joke every once in a
I
while.
know, that's
Goddamn.
like literally that's my version of when people are like, me and my bestie after our first podcast episode, like, or getting canceled after our first podcast episode, and they're like getting taken to prison or whatever. That's like what would happen to us if this got out.
I'm putting it out there, and if you delete this out of the edit, I'm putting it back in. Listen, I was out to dinner with G and Caleb was like, oh yeah, you're not supposed to, I don't like calling them like wife beaters. And I was like, oh yeah, like people call them like wife pleasers now. And I was like, I don't give a fuck, like I'll still call them wife beaters. And he's like, why? And I'm like, if my father was a fucking wife beater, I should be allowed to use the word
say that.
wife beater.
Okay, sure.
Not
yeah.
him. And then he's like, are you being serious? And I was like, don't ask questions you don't want the truth to.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it. But Jake started this thing, and
Oh God!
You did.
I'm
No,
cutting
you did.
this shit
No,
out.
you can't. It's
I'm
so
cutting
good.
this out.
No, it's
Oh,
so
man.
good. It's really not bad. I feel like it is a little bit. It's funny.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen, we only do this in private. We don't do this publicly. It's not
we
like an
wouldn't
actual
do it on
thing.
the podcast.
Basically, Jake started this thing when that video came out about like the symbol for asking for help for domestic abuse, where you go. When I would yell at Jake in public or be mean to him or something along those lines, if we were with a group of friends, Jake would just go.
And it like permeated our friend group too. Like, unfortunately. Like,
So anytime that any one of us is like mean to
everybody
each
does
other,
it. We do it with discretion though. Like, trust.
we're not doing it out in public.
No.
And we don't take it fucking lightly.
Yeah, it's real. It's like that's exactly how I feel.
You're a fucking liar if you and your friends don't make any type of jokes that would not be. It's about knowing time and place. Time and place. And you did it on my birthday. It's time and place. It's about
Me
knowing.
doing this at your birthday.
Yeah. It's about knowing time and place of when you can make jokes like that.
I agree.
You're not out here
Time and place.
screaming the F slur out in public.
Yeah, true. And I'm not like right in front of my salad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of birthdays, so you just had your birthday.
I'm not done with short kings at Clairo.
oh, right,
No,
right.
it's
I forgot
crucial.
about this.
So these men are standing in front of me. It's two short kings. This is I'm never gonna tell the story. I'm just gonna keep referring to them as two short kings throughout the episode. So the one short king says to the other short king, he's like, dude, that's like the whole thing. Like that's literally what like the song Blouse is about. Like Clairo's song Blouse, it's literally about how she is talking to this man and how she wants him to listen to her, and the whole time he's looking down her blouse. I was about to like lose it because it was like literally, it was like a TikTok skit, like about men explaining like what
Oh, yeah, like
a woman's-
mansplaining.
yes,
Yes.
what a woman's song is about. But it was just so goddamn funny. And he's like, no, dude, that's the whole thing. And then her new song, Sexy to Someone, is about her like reclaiming that. And like now she feels sexy and like what makes her feel sexy after such a traumatic song like Blouse. It's so sad. I literally felt like, I was like, is nobody else hearing this? Like this is the funniest fucking conversation I've ever experienced because it's so obvious like what.
Was that the song she was singing when somebody called out in the
Mommy.
audience? Like, yeah, like
Yes.
you're so hot or
Yes.
something. And then she got upset.
Yes. No, but I will say, Adam and I, the whole time, we went to her last tour for Slang, and the whole time during this concert, Adam and I just kept saying how much happier she seems during this tour and how
Oh,
much
good.
in like a
Like
better
this one?
headspace. This one.
Oh, okay.
She seems like she's having the
Wasn't
time of
Sling
her
like
life.
a really depressing album?
I mean, it's not meant to be like depressing. I mean, it's about like domesticity and like being not tied down, but like basically about like settling down and being a wife and a mother and everything.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily, there's some really happy songs on there or like upbeat songs, but the vibe on that tour was so bad. I mean, she had to like leave several shows because she had like panic attacks.
Really?
She canceled a lot of shows.
Wow, I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, her and Lizzie McAlpine have like very similar like attitudes. I feel like they should work together more.
She just was really, really going through it, and then like the audience was not great. I mean, like they were like literally catcalling her at every single show. This show, it's like night and day. It seems like she
Yeah.
like reclaimed her music, like it's actually hers, and it's like people are not taking that from her. I think also the fact that she has gotten a lot more picky about which songs that she's gonna sing on.
Did she
tour.
do like old ones? Did she do like
She did-
Bags?
She did Bags. She didn't do Pretty Girl. She
No.
did Forever. They had a Pretty Girl cocktail.
What's
at the
the
bar.
other? What's the really good Sling one? Is that Bags?
She did Amoeba.
Amoeba.
She did Amoeba. No, she played some older songs, but like I think that she's so extremely happy. She's so confident on stage. Like
Yeah.
she just kept like, she kept
Aw.
screaming at us, spitting on us, kicking us down, like kept, you know.
That's good.
But
I think it's a much more positive. Like, I mean, the album is like gorgeously like uplifting.
You
I feel.
need to actually listen to it. I'm not joking. It's my favorite album of all time. Like, you need to actually. Jake was like, "Oh, I need to give it till fall." It's fall. Come on.
It's not.
You're wearing
yet.
your fucking hoodie that says pervert on it.
Yeah, Nicole was like, "Why would you buy this if you wouldn't wear it anywhere?"
We were trying to go to the bodega, and then he's like, "Oh, I can't wear this," so he takes off his hoodie. I'm like,
I
"Why
can't
would
wear
you
this in
pay
public.
$60 for a hoodie if you can't?"
You know what? I sleep in it a lot, and you know what? You know what other hoodie I have that I sleep in a lot that I don't wear in public is my I am Knuff hoodie.
Oh, really?
It's like it's just like
forgot about that.
sometimes things are PJs for me.
Sorry, I gave you something that like had like a short lifespan.
Why? I've never washed it. I've only.
That's
It's
wait,
like
what?
I've never washed it.
You sleep in it?
No, only like once or twice, like
Oh, so you
every
don't sleep in
few
it.
months. But I've had it for a year now.
You haven't washed something that you've had for over a year?
No, because it's hung up in my closet because I don't want to ruin it. I'm scared of ruining it.
Oh, I know that thing smells crazy.
Yeah, probably.
Especially if you sleep in it. Like
Yeah.
sleep sweat.
I think I've only like slept in it though.
Especially
probably
with
like
your, like,
maybe a dozen times.
nighttime emissions and shit that you
Yeah,
have.
you know. Well, and I'm wearing them it is pants. So.
I had a dream the other night that you laid on top of me and farted.
Ew. Last night?
Like 2 nights ago.
Oh, okay. Like Jesus.
But you were like only in your underwear, and like Adam was next to me, and I was like, why would you do that?
Did Adam laugh in your dream?
I don't know. I don't
Or
know.
did he defend you?
I don't remember. But like I just like remember being like, why would you do that to me? I was just thinking about
I
that
would never
because
fart in front of
nighttime
someone.
emissions and stuff.
I don't poot in front of people. Actually, I never do it. So what's the point?
Poop.
Poot.
Poot?
Poot Lovato.
Oh.
Delete it. That. So wait, tell us about your birthday.
Oh yeah, so I'm 25 now.
Happy birthday.
I'm 25. No, I had a really good birthday. We went to a sanctuary called Tamerlane Sanctuary
Yes.
in No, it was in New Jersey, and it
I
was.
literally was so confused at what state we were in.
No, we were in New
The
Jersey.
entire time
We were
I
in
was
New
like,
Jersey.
where?
It was literally like state lines of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York.
Yeah.
But it was so nice. So I just wanted to get away for the weekend with my friends. And then things got ruined because one of our friends' lungs collapsed. And so.
I know,
he
that
didn't
was
get to
so.
come.
And you know what? He didn't even clean the bathroom here. So it's kind of like annoying. Not because, like, it's just. You know,
Not-
we're like on a schedule, and it would be really nice
To
if
clarify, like his lung collapsing didn't make a mess, just that he missed his
he
cleaning
could.
day.
Yeah, like we have like cleaning shifts, and it was his turn to do the bathroom.
Yeah, that's
so
fucked up.
It's really annoying.
I would
Actually,
have a talk with him. If you
I
want
think
me,
I will,
If you want me
actually.
to play as RA,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, could
I
you
can
moderate?
like mediate. That was one of the craziest things that Jake and I, when we were RAs, we would have to like sit down with all the roommates, and we had this like roommate agreement form.
Yeah.
And they basically used to have to say like what they're comfortable with and what they're not comfortable with, and there was like a list of things. One of the questions, which I still cannot believe to this day that this is on there, they need to fucking delete that. It was, are you comfortable with your roommate having sex in the room? And then it like gives you options like, when I am not there, when I am there,
Never.
never.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy to say like you cannot have sex in the room.
Oh no! I mean
Never.
like that. That's like an option on there though.
Yeah, it is an option
Yeah.
on there, but like the fact that I remember the boys like a lot of times being like, I don't care. I'm like, you should give a
You
fuck.
should.
You
Yeah,
should
that
care.
is so
You
weird.
should care. Also, is that not
What is this?
assault?
It is.
It
It's,
is.
Or at the very least, sexual harassment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had a roommate that happened to
That
her.
happened to me in
Oh, that's right.
my
That's right.
or my freshman year of
I know
college.
a lot of people that's like happened to. But I can't tell you
Yeah.
how many times people were like, no, I don't care. Doesn't bother me. But I can mediate if you want
Yeah,
me to.
would you
like,
please?
Like,
Because
hey, Brett, I
it's
think
really
you
a
should stick to
problem.
like the schedule a little bit better. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Like we did agree to all have it done by the 16th, and like, you know, hospital smosh piddle.
oh,
Like
squash.
smosh. Get the hell out of there and clean up the toilet. Like,
Ian from
you know,
Smosh
get in
messaged
there.
me.
Like take the seat off. Get like the little piss things around. Like I need like. Get in there. Like, what are you doing at the hospital still? It's been long enough, I think.
Ian from Smosh messaged me and said that I should take a break before I get burnt out.
Ian, he cocks. Mm-hmm. Really? Why is he telling you that?
Because he cares.
No, because he doesn't want to see you succeed. You need to keep going and until you're burnt out.
Yeah, fuck you, Ian.
Fuck you, Ian. You know, push past the burnout.
He's like, yeah, it'd be best if you
Me
like.
having not edited a video in half a in half a month, I'm like, no, push past the burnout. Keep creating.
I mean, I will get back to it. I needed a moment to go to the sanctuary and take a little bit of time out. Oh my god, like genuinely, I'm not joking. The other day I came out of the shower and I was like, what is that bruise on my ass? And I think it's genuinely just from sitting. Like I think
On
my
here?
ass. No.
Have you done cycling ever?
No, and
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
going to.
Worst fucking feeling
not
ever. The
going
next
to.
day, it's like your whole taint
No,
is like bruised.
I feel like I would burn through all the muscle and fat through there so that the bone would just stick out, like kind of like when you have like bed sores, like when you just
Yeah.
lay in place for a while.